sorry to Glam Squad. I cannot for more than 55 minutes sit in a hair and makeup chair. I start losing my mind. I can't take it. The thought of I think about women and how much, I mean, Chris Rock did a whole like documentary about it, but like how much effort, time
it takes to
emotion, energy goes into hair all the time. And I think how wonderful must it be to be free of that?
Yeah. I think I also loved the idea of people just seeing me. I can't hide behind anything.
Yeah.
You have my eyes, you have my nose, you have my mouth. This is what I look like.
Yeah.
And I think there's a vulnerability to being like, hey, this is it.
Does anybody in your life have a reaction to this when you do it? Like, do you have a...
I think my mum was worried a little bit
for
a small time. She's like, are you okay? Like, what if you get cold? I was like, I'll wear a hat if I get cold.
I saw you on set with the little green hat. It was cute.
It's like, this is what it is. And but everyone else is fine. I think they're also used to me just sort of doing what is right
You're
for
an artist.
me. Yeah. It's fine.
You're an artist.
Yeah.
You can get away with stuff that not everybody can get away with.
Well, the thing is, I think it's a rite of passage. I think everyone should shave their head at one point in their lives, just to feel what it's like to have nothing to hide behind and to just be, like to accept all of your flaws, all of the things, whatever your scalp looks like, whatever your face looks like, you see it all, you know, because hair frames the face. Of course it does.
Yes.
We make it to frame the face.
Yes.
And when you take it away, your face is the frame. And I think that that's a very vulnerable thing to be able to do. And I know it. Some people are like, why doesn't she have hair? She should have hair. She would look better with hair. But it's also like, I don't want it. I don't want it.
Yes.
I don't think I need it. And I think I'm okay to think I don't need it.
Yes.
And even if you think I do need it, that's also okay. You have it. You know?
Yeah.
I love that for you, but I don't want it for me.
Yeah.
And I think there is a way that I move through my life now because I don't have hair that actually strangely makes me feel so much more confident in who I am because there's nothing to hide behind. You just see me, you know?
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm not ready, but before I leave this earth, I have to do that.
Please.
Just to have that experience.
No eyebrows, no hair. I mean, no hair.
Yeah. No, nothing.
I have no eyebrows. You not notice?
Yeah. I don't, it looks like a light eyebrow. You have a light eyebrow.
There's nothing
there?
Eyebrows. I have no.
So will you shave the eyebrow too?
Yes, I do.
Wow.
I did it this morning.
I don't know everybody's as beautiful with no hair and no eyebrows. I'm going to be honest. I have to be honest because I don't know if this works. I don't know if it works. I don't know if it works for me. But I want to have that experience at some point in my life.
Yeah.
Maybe when I'm a little bit older and like less, I don't know.
Yeah. But there'll be a day when you're just like, I don't care.
I'm minimally concerned about what people think.
Yeah.
But I don't know that I'm all the way there.
Yeah.
Only because I don't have a lot of confidence in what this is going to do for what it looks like on me.
I think you're a beautiful, beautiful person. Sweet. Do you know what I mean? So all it will do is make me look at your features even more. You have the most beautiful face. So why wouldn't it, you know, all we'll do is end up looking into your eyes.
Very tempted.
Yeah.
Very tempting.
When you are ready, try.
Okay. But you do think that everybody
I think everybody.
Once in their life.
Once in their life.
What is something else that everybody should do once in their life?
Ooh, something else.
I think be in love.
Yes.
At least once in your life.
Yes. Be in love, lose love.
Ooh.
I think those are the things.
Why do you have to lose love?
If you lose love, you know how valuable it is to have. That's why.
It doesn't feel good in the moment.
No, it doesn't.
Have you ever had a devastating heartbreak?
Yes.
Yes. Did anybody warn you how bad that was going to be?
No. But I'm glad for it.
Really?
And when yes, because to lose it means that you can have it. If you don't, and you understand that it means something, you know, we can be frivolous with love when we have it because we don't really understand it. But when you lose it and you think, and to you in that moment, it really is love. You know how valuable it is when you have it.
Yes.
So if you gain it again, you'll be careful with it.
What do you tell yourself in the moment when you're laying on the bathroom floor?
What can you tell yourself?
That's my image, by the way, when you're heartbroken.
Yeah.
Like you're laying on the
hotel room sat on the floor by my bed and I was desperately sad.
Yeah.
You know, you don't think the pain will ever go away again. You don't think that your heart will mend, but it does. It does. And you keep some of those memories, but you do eventually just let them go. You realize that person wasn't right for you now. They maybe were right for you when you were with them, but maybe they weren't meant to be with you in the now. So,
or what's
in the
coming.
future. Yeah, for what's coming. And often, again, this is why I know that there's something watching over. It's right.
Right. Right.
It's right.
They were right. He was right.
He was right.
He was right. So
he, she, they.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. He, she, they was right.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so we have to fall in love, lose love.
Yes.
Shave our head.
Lose love, shave your head.
Yes.
What else?
What is on your bucket list? Do you have something you want to do in real life before it's over?
I want to play a stadium. I've never sung in a stadium.
Wow.
I want to sing my music in a stadium. And I've already given myself the challenge of playing all the big opera houses in the world. So I want to be in Tokyo. I want to be in Sydney. I want to do Carnegie Hall. I want to do the Royal Albert Hall again. I sort of want to find all those places and sing my music. I haven't done that yet.
So this album is out now. People get to experience you in this new way. The song Grace on the album. Yeah. Maybe you could just tell us about that and how it came.
We were asked while the movie was being put together, and we were starting to sort of give people Wicked, and we were starting to get on the road and do this press for it, to share the film with a young woman who was terminally ill. And when they asked us, we said, well, of course, yeah, show her the movie. And when she saw the movie, she sent a video, and it was so sweet. She was so funny, and she was sharing everything she liked about it.
How old is she?
She was 13. And I sent her a video back to say thank you, and thank you for the words that you were saying. It was very sweet and all that. And she sent me a video back, and I sent her something back. And her family had said these videos would bring her a lot of joy. And so I said, well, if at any point she wants to speak to me in real life, I'll FaceTime. Let's do that. We'll do it in real life. And so one day I'm on the way to the studio to write a song, and I don't know what I'm going to write about. And I get a call from her auntie who says that she's awake and we should talk, because she would sleep a lot. She was very tired. And I found out that that's something that happens towards the end of your life. You get very tired, you sleep a lot. And so she was awake in this moment and I wanted to FaceTime. So I get to the studio and I put my bags and I go outside and I say, and I FaceTime her, and she's awake and we're talking about things, and she's just very, very sweet and a little bit tired, but there. And we speak for like 20 minutes, which is a big deal, because for her to be up and talking for that amount of time is like her talking for a day.
And she's speaking to you as somebody that she probably admires from this film. You had never met her personally.
No, I hadn't.
Yeah. She's a fan of the film.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
So now she's speaking to me as me.
Yeah.
And we're having these really beautiful conversations.
Wow.
And I just dawned on me that I wanted, when I put that phone down, that I wanted to write a song about just like the goodbyes that come too soon, but leave us with something good, that we're meant to take away with us after someone or something has gone, right? And I felt like that was the perfect way to end this journey that I had been on musically, because it says something about how we let things go and how we keep a hold of things. I called it Grace because that was her name, and I love the sentiment of grace, to give someone grace, to be given grace, to share grace, to do something with grace. It's just a lovely sentiment, and to be able to forgive means you have grace on your side. That you have to extend grace to forgive someone. And so it just was the perfect thing to end the album with. Her voice is on this album.
Yeah.
And it's what closes the album. It's from the video that she sent me. And she says, Cynthia, I feel you. I love everything you did. And I love you. And I just thought it was one of the most wonderful ways to close this album, that everyone listening, the last words they would hear is, I love you. Because those are the other very hard words to say. And I think that those are the words that encourage us to say the other three words, I forgive you as well.
Which is the name of the album.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. And she's passed
away.
Since then. Yeah. Her family must love that song.
Yeah. Yeah. They know. And I asked for permission, and they've been so lovely and kind. And I hoped that it would bring comfort to them, and that they get to hear her voice, and she's still around. And I kind of imagine that she would be quite pleased about the fact that she could still be, hanging around, and she gets to be on an album, and her voice is still there.
Isn't that funny too that we were talking about that?
Yeah.
How people stay with us
Yeah.
even after they've gone on. It's so interesting.